cartoons here in Ottawa on the New Arrow.
Live from the New RO, this is Ottawa's News.
Good afternoon, everyone. Parents with children in the Ottawa Carleton District School Board are anxiously awaiting staff recommendations to this year's budget. Trustees get a first look at the draft recommendations later today, but they're not expected to be good news. The board is grappling with a $30 million deficit, and cuts to programming are likely. We'll have details tonight at 6 o'clock. The Ottawa Centre for Research and Innovation launched its first quarterly Maintain the Momentum Investor Breakfast this morning with U.S. Ambassador Paul Cellucci as the guest speaker. In his address, the ambassador stressed the importance of cooperation between the City of Ottawa and partners south of the border.
Obviously, the whole issue of applying technology to the economy and the productivity gains that result from that are very important for both of our countries. Increasing productivity, this means that we will have prosperity, jobs, and a good standard of living for our citizens. So we think Ottawa is playing a pretty important role.
Maintain the Momentum is a 3-year program designed to increase investment, attract new companies and people, and increase cooperative research programs internationally. If you're currently renting an apartment in Ottawa, you know rents are a little pricey in our town, but there's word as many as 118,000 renters could see their rent drop by $120 over the next 2 years. The city has a plan to equalize property tax rates and lower the tax burden on owners of multi-residential properties. Of course, it would be up to the owner to pass those savings on to tenants. The plan goes before the Corporate Services and Economic Development Committee on the 19th of February. An area organization working to find solutions for Canada's homeless took it to the streets this morning with a few high-profile helpers.
Keep your ears warm, keep the homeless warm.
Lots of people outside, they're freezing at night, and not a place, they don't have no place to sleep, and they help people to sleep at the Shepherd of Good Hope.
It's a very, very cold morning, so if people imagine what it might be like to not have a home last night, this would be a good opportunity for people to make a contribution towards solving that problem.
Proceeds from two Tuesday sales will be split between the Salvation Army Home Safe Program, Bruce House, and Options Bytown nonprofit housing. Raising the Roof is dedicated to finding long-term solutions to combat homelessness in Canada. You can buy a toque for $7 from the volunteer sales teams throughout the month of February at City Hall and OC Transpo outlets. There's also a fundraiser for Raising the Roof tonight at the NAC. 10-year-old David Barney says he's sorry. The Alberta boy admits he lied about 3 teenage boys hanging his dog from playground equipment. The story made national headlines yesterday, drawing donations from across the country to help find the suspects. RCMP now say the dog accidentally hanged after falling off a play structure. Its leash caught on something. Police say their investigation into the matter is now closed. Chin's being kept up in Otterville, Ontario, where 2 parents say they're happy to hear their daughter is coming home.
Hi, mate.
Canadian schoolteacher Amy Gehring has been acquitted on charges. She indecently assaulted 2 teenage students in England. She made headlines across Great Britain for more than a week as the highly publicized trial carried on. Gehring is now trying to retrieve her passport from British authorities so she can return home to Canada. The Winter Olympics drawing near, and so too is the Olympic torch drawing near its final destination. The torch lit up St. George, Utah last night. Earlier, the flame crossed through the delicate arch at Arches National Park. The arch, a sandstone structure created by erosion, considered one of Utah's most enduring national symbols. The torch is on its way to the 2002 Winter Olympic Games in Salt Lake City, which begin on Friday. Just ahead, we've got a look at the latest forecast. In sports, the Sens earned a point in Florida last night. Details coming up. But first, here's how things are shaping up in the markets this afternoon. Temperature is pretty close to seasonal today. Let's check out the weather forecast. Currently light snow showers, temperature at -16, winds from the south blowing in at 13 kilometers an hour. The wind chill makes it feel like -24. The chance of precipitation, depending on where you are, 60% today. Tonight, clearing skies, the temperature dropping to -20, not counting the wind chill. Tomorrow, cloud with isolated flurries. Bit warmer with a high of -6. Light snow expected Thursday. The mercury should even out around 0. And -2 for Friday with a mix of sun and cloud. The chance of precipitation tomorrow at 40%, 70% Thursday, down to 20% for Friday. In sports, thousands of New England Patriots fans jumping and cheering for joy around to keep warm as they await their Super Bowl heroes. Fans in Boston lined up around City Hall Plaza, awaiting the NFL champs. A parade getting underway just a few minutes ago. Travel day for the Ottawa Senators. They meet the Blue Jackets in Columbus tomorrow night. Last night, Daniel Alfredson scored his second goal of the game with less than a minute to go in the third to give the Sens a 4-all draw with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Coming up tonight on News 6 Ottawa at 6, we'll have more on the recommendations for the Ottawa-Carleton District School Board's new budget. Sandra Blakey with a further look into ambulance dispatch practices in the capital. And we'll get a first-hand account of a hit-and-run incident in Ottawa. Tonight, we talked to a man run down while plowing his own driveway late last week. Those stories and much more, including the latest forecast, all your day's sports and entertainment news tonight at 6 o'clock. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for breakfast at the new RO. Have a good afternoon.